Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana and today I am making Moldavian Martyrs, or sweet bread served on March 9 to commemorate the 40 martyrs of Sebaste. And this one that I made today are traditional in the east part of Romania in Moldavia, and they are baked. And I chose not to use any animal products because we are on the Easter Lent period. I will use 500 grams of flour for the dough, half a teaspoon of salt, 260 milliliters of warm water, 70 milliliters of vegetable oil, 7 grams of dry yeast, 100 grams of sugar, and toppings, honey and walnuts. And you can see the ingredients in cups also on the screen and in the description box. I chose to sift the flours not because there are any impurities in it, just because this way we introduce air and our pastries will rise faster, the dough will rise faster, and the pastry will be much more fluffier. I sifted the flour, now let it aside, and in another bowl I'm gonna mix yeast with 1 teaspoon of sugar, some warm water and 3 teaspoons of flour. Mix them up and let them for about 10 minutes until they will be like a foam. The yeast will be activated. Over flour I'm gonna add salt, the rest of the sugar, and I will start kneading the dough with my mixer, adding water and oil. And when the starter will be ready, the one with yeast, that I will show you in a minute how it's looking. So nice and bubbly. I'm gonna add it over the rest of the ingredients and knead this dough for about 10 minutes. And knead until you're gonna see all the flour incorporated and the dough will be nice and smooth and will pull away from the walls of your mixer bowl. It will look kind of like this. And even if I'm kneading with the mixer, I like to knead a bit with my hands just to feel the dough texture and to give it a shape, a round shape, because we're gonna need now to let this dough to rise. So it's really nice and smooth. Oil your bowl, oil a bit the dough, and place it in the bowl, cover it with cling film and let it rise until it's gonna be double in size. When this is gonna be happening, I'm gonna split it in 4 equal parts, or at least I'm trying to make them equal, and shape the dough in like a 8 or infinite. So with my hands, like playing with dough, just stretch the dough like Play-Doh and glue together the ends and twist a bit the dough, and you're going to end up with a figure 8, like the number. Take your time, and if you cannot do this, I'm sure your kid will know how to do it because they're master of playing with Play-Doh. So as you can see, just glue together the 2 ends, make sure they're nice and glued, and twist the dough and make a figure 8. I'll show you one more time. And now I want to show you a different method, a bit more complicated, let's say. So stretch the dough even more to make it thinner. split it in two and twist the two parts now. Stretch it again a bit to make sure that those twists remain like that. Glue together two ends and now twist it as an 8. See? Okay, put the dough in your oven tray. Okay, one more time. So twist the dough between itself, glue together the two ends and figure 8. Okay, one more time. Okay, so stretch the dough as best as you can, as long as you can. As you can see, pretty thin. Split it in two and twist it now against itself. Glue the two ends and make the figure 8. I put all the shaped doughs in my oven tray on baking paper, let them rise again, and after they are double in size, brush them with hot water and preheat the oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit and bake this in the oven for about 20-25 minutes until they will be nice and baked. And in the meantime, I'm dealing with my walnuts here in a bag using the meat hammer. Just crush the walnuts because we're gonna sprinkle this on top after the pastries are baked. So take your time, the neighbors will love it. Or at least they will love the smell of pastry and they will think about it. After the pastry are baked, just take them out of the oven and brush them with that honey. You can mix the honey with a tablespoon of water and sprinkle them with walnuts. If you do not want to use honey, because there are controversies related with this one as well, you can make a syrup with sugar and water. Just boil until the sugar is melted and brush the pastry on top and sprinkle walnuts. It's up to you. Either way, they're delicious. I like them more with honey because it's much more flavorful and has lots of vitamins. But I hope you're gonna try and let me know in the comments what did you thought about the recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell as well, like the recipe if you enjoy watching it, and find reasons to smile. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.